Oh my god. Did you really just, like, start this out with Slay? And also, did I really forget to mute myself? I've been over here slipping soda and. Oh my god. Well, alright, you know what? Screw it. Starting soon? Starting now. Hi! I. I, Bandy showed me a neato thing where I can make a little like chibi, and I just thought it was really appropriate for just like doing something really low intensity. Obamna, Big Bombna. I listen. I slaved away on this thing, but I can't make her mouth move for some reason, other than like doing like the good old fashioned snake face. Just ah. That's it. That's all I got. I know. I'll drop the link for you guys, for you and Lyra. I don't. I know like your guys' ping tubers are fucking amazing, but maybe I don't know. Okay. um, so today I thought, you know, super chill, super relaxing. We should probably play either The Sims or Stardew. And why not Stardew? I love it. I have like over, I think, 400 hours of it across 3 different consoles. So, you know, why not? Oh god, she's so responsive. Look, Spider, don't judge me, okay? When you find a game that you like it a lot. Alright, let's see. Oh, sugar. I gotta get my chat up in a different window. Alright, so we're definitely starting a new game. Let's do this start to finish. Okay. Does anyone have any suggestions? Let's play together. Obviously, we have to make moves. Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that better? I didn't realize it was just like blaring. I didn't even look at that. Rex, don't you dare. Don't you ew me. Everyone loves Stardew. Alright? Literally everyone. No, wait. You know what? I like that jacket. Let's do some black pants? What's happening here? Yeah, forget it. Are you guys serious? How can you not like just enjoy like a chill out, like a Stardew, or not a Stardew, a what do you call it? A Harvest Moon. Did you not play Harvest Moon as a kid on the N64? Rex. What were you all doing? Let's just do found. Alright, what is our farm name? Come on, chat. I need names. I'm so disappointed in both of you, to be honest. Just, like, out here playing, like, GoldenEye and Smash Bros. Mm-mm. Alright, Gulad Farms. What's our favorite thing? Money? Riot shields. Alright, you know what? It couldn't be further from the truth. I can't even believe you. Please don't tell me you actually use them. You know what, just in case any of you want to try the game and you want to play with me, I'll set it up for a multiplayer. The turtle shell? Thank you. Thank you. I'm so 500 plus hours on Monster Hunter? I tried Monster Hunter. I could not get into, like, I didn't know what I was doing. And I think that was the biggest thing, but also I was just kind of running around a jungle, and sometimes a T-Rex would fuck my shit up. Can we get that mod that gives Grandpa a decent bed instead of this, like, cot? Also, let's not sleep on the fact that Grandpa has a sword hanging over his fireplace. You know, as you do. He's... Yes, we do have to stream VR chat. We'll get arrested, but it'll be fine. But, I do think Captain Fards has some, I think he's a little shy. So, you know, we have to let the robot get in on this, like, slowly, as you do. Also, don't get the milk. He'll never come back. Listen, all Vanguard recruits are welcomed. I have to, like, pull up my chat on my phone right now. And I'm, like, blanking on what my name is, and that's ridiculous. Grandpa. Okay, I was gonna say, let's go. Hurry up. The dystopian future here. That guy's on meth. You can actually see the pills. He is on uppers. Yo, why do I look like that? The chibi is free. You can make one. I'll link it, okay? For sure. I'll put it in my my bio. Why is this taking so long? Y'all like my silhouette? It's very very realistic. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what really mattered in life. Real connections with other people and nature, and that's why I became a VTuber, because I love nature and I go outside. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belonged. I've enclosed the deed to that place. my pride and joy, Goulad Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. I've never honored anything. I'm not farming watermelons for Steven Seagal. I'm not doing it. Oh, my avatar with the huge Humungulunga Donkey Kong-sized dustpans, I replaced it for the chill stream to just kind of, like, wholesome it up. The boobs will be back. I know that's what you're saying. I promise you my boobs will come back. I hate you guys. I hate you so much. You can simp over me, Rigby. Alright, listen. I'll allow it. I'm blaming the class. None of you are okay, see, Anno's here. He's got this. Down with boobs. We don't need them. Look at this mess. Dedication. Yeah, I don't know. Don't... Listen. There is no Tlussie in here. I hate that you made me say that. I hate it so much. And you're not allowed to shoot Anno. It's forbidden. He's my space son. Ugh, I hate that word. Don't you honk! Okay, you know what? We know what happens. I got the farm. Everyone's happy that I'm here. We're great. Whoa! Shit. This is new. I don't remember seeing these benches before. But also, I don't remember the last time I had, like, the big multiplayer farm. Protected under the hey, don't shoot that guy law. Yeah, exactly. Alright. So, should we play, like, a hermit run where I don't talk to anybody for as long as humanly possible? Or, should I go straight for trying to romance the goth girl? It's easy. She eats rocks. Not sure everyone is happy. Some old codger's plotting my downfall to get my land. Maybe. And we'll explore these options later. And isn't that me in real life? If I could find a hot goth girl, yes, it would be. Geneva's suggestion. Thank you. Alright. Let's focus. We're on a time limit here. We gotta plant some parsnips. Oh wait, I belatedly realized that you meant me not talking to anyone and being a hermit was me in real life. And that's also true. But also, God, I wish I knew hot goth girls. They could teach me makeup. It'd be amazing. So this is an Arby's. I don't think he's a hot e-girl. I mean, he could be. Anyone can be a hot e-girl. It just takes the right amount of makeup. And I guess the right amount of self-respect. I don't know. That's a spicy take. I shouldn't say that on this platform. When are you two getting married, and what do you want me to wear to the wedding? Nobody wants an all-nude wedding, please. I'm gonna just, you know... Shadow, I really want you to say psych, like, right now. Can you do that for me? Like, you're just playing? Like, nobody actually asked you to do that? No, not for the stream, for me! I'm worried about you now. Who's doing this to you? Oh god, he's one of those people. Also, Spider, you're not missing much. They're a lot. It's a lot of sitting. A lot of pretending to talk to people. Or not pretending that you like the people that you have to talk to. Rex, you shouldn't be getting wasted. I agree with her. You gotta be a responsible boy. I know I'm not your dad, but you wish I was. So what does that say about you? Exactly. Well, see, now it's decided. So this is the Uzbekistan embassy, and Rex still has to call me daddy, so. I'm sorry, it's just not something I expected to say today. I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm like wandering around aimlessly. Let's go to the Joja Mart, where everyone's miserable. That's my husband. In every single playthrough, I eventually marry him because I'm just a sucker. Doesn't seem interested in talking to me. That's just like real life. Yes, Walmart, exactly. Everyone's miserable. This is the worst customer you could possibly imagine. And then there's this guy who just gives you the creeps. Just look at him. Look at him. Ugh. Goth waifu. She's beautiful. It's not a Super Saiyan. It's... listen, when I have a chance to talk to him, I'll show you. He has like a weird spiky mullet. And I don't know how else to describe that. Also a good choice. Artist, lesbian, I think. This fucking guy. Sounds like Captain Fard's after work. What part? The spiky mullet, or the creepy guy behind the counter, or the artist lesbian mullet? You made me You made me laugh and my headset fell off. Thank you. What should I buy? Let's. Okay, I can't do carrots or watermelons yet, as per request. But my OCD dictates I finish out that plot, and then potatoes. Everybody likes potatoes. Artist lesbian with a mullet. You know, now we're getting progressive. Now we're like crossing the streams here. I'm not a big fan of watermelon, but I am a big fan of the Steven Seagal memes. I don't know if you've ever seen them. There's a JonTron video out there that just like follows his like weird nonsense. But that man will do some weird shit, and he'll do some funny shit. I highly recommend it. They either have mullets or they have that like really, really short hair. Like not really a pixie cut, but like something even shorter somehow. Look, sometimes you just gotta eat the carrot. What else are you supposed to do with it? Oh no! Mother... And the store's closed. Ah, it's gonna bother me. Here. Mystery seed. I enjoy Game Grumps and I enjoy JonTron, but my problem with both of them is, like, the ads. Just the sheer number of ads. And I don't know if, like, they have control over how many ads they put in or, like, when. But, yeah, there's a lot of them. And it's like, okay, I get it, but I also want to just watch this, and I can't now. It's very upsetting. Did you guys see that frog? Did you see him? I loved him. Fun Val fact, frogs are my favorite animal, and, like, I will fight anyone who says that, there's any other option out there. MILF. Man, I love frogs. That's me. Where the fuck am I going? I'm about to, like, pass out, and also it's almost time for bed. You know what? If I ever get, merch, I'll make a t-shirt that just says MILF, and, like, it'll have a little Val wearing a frog hat or something. I want to keep that. I want to keep all that shit. There's one game that they played that I can never remember the name of it, but it was so good. It was, like, the game itself was terrible, but, shit. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. The game itself was terrible. It was like some guy got busted out of prison. Oh, Devil's Third. I heard. I read Devil May Cry. I'm sorry. Rooples Booples. That shit was the best. I loved it. I loved every second of it. Oh, I almost said something. I require more materials to make this chest. I'm not going to say anything else about that. And yes, Rooples Booples and the bird. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. No, I wasn't gonna say it. I was not gonna say it. Giggle. And even if that's what I was initially going to say, I didn't, and I stopped myself. So I feel like I should get some recognition for that. You know, being self-aware. Don't snake face me. So I definitely want to like maintain like Saturdays for like chill games. But if Stardew isn't your vibe, I know I have a little suggestion box app thingy in like the bottom of my bio, I guess, or my about page, whatever you want to call it. Just like drop an idea down there for me, because I have a tendency to play the same 6 games over and over again. So any suggestions for something new from trusted advisors, we'll call you all, would be much appreciated. Also, that was 6 years ago. Ugh. The passage of time needs to stop. I don't like it. Froggy! I love him. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball for the plot. Devil's Third on PC if it exists. Oh my god, I would need a co-pilot on that, I think, because I wouldn't be able to handle it. VR chat, but we actually do something. False, there's nothing to do in VR chat. Although I actually do have room now. I moved my streaming setup into another room in the house. I think I told you guys on the Discord. And so now I have room for VR. I have room for all of that stuff. Oh. But yeah, it's been... It was difficult setting everything up, but I'm happy about like the final result. I have room for everything. Once I get a replacement adapter for my what do you call it? My tablet, I'll be able to draw again. Which I have to order that shit. I keep forgetting. No go on God. No go on God. Blah 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 blah. Lollipop Chainsaw. That's a name I haven't heard in ages, actually. Wrestling match? I know they have a boxing map. I'm sure there's a way we could do that. I just need to figure out how to stream while in VR, because until I get a proper VR model, like it's gonna be kind of wonky. Oh, motherfucker. Excuse you, I'm trying to go this way. Son of a bitch. I never played it. I know of it. They are remaking everything. I still need to get Dead Space, and I still need to get the Callisto Protocol. I think I may have... No, I didn't buy it. I bought a bunch of other games that I wanted to stream for you guys. Like, I bought Stray. I heard that was a good one, and I haven't even, like, watched videos of it or touched it or anything. So that'll be, like, a full surprise run. I bought... What did I buy? Hold on. No, take me to my desktop. Just want my desktop. Come on. Well, shit. Alright, fine. Forget it. No desktop for... Oh. Hello? Okay, we're back. No more heroes. That's that cel-shaded one, right? With the guy with the jacket, right? That's such an explicit description. Oh my god, the guy with the jacket. I see him in my head, like he has like the black hair and sunglasses and like the red jacket, I think. Yeah. Oh. I didn't know about that part. This guy's talking about his rod. Oh my god. I don't want your rod, old man. I've never played it, so I will put it on the list for sure. Oh, come on. Making me throw my shit out for... Yeah, Willie's talking about his rod, giving me a rod out by the pier. Like, I don't like this. If it smells, it sells. I gotta get out of here. Nope, nope, nope. Skipping. Run. Just a slimy bucket of water. Why not? Zados! Yeah, you better run. I gotta come back. I have no room for this stuff. I was thinking about doing a, like after Resident Evil, going through and playing through like all of the Metal Gears, like getting an emulator for the first couple, because it's been ages, and that's frankly a crime. I love them. We'll save that one, and one of those. Nope, need to play. I'm something of a pro gamer when it comes to this game, so I know which materials I need to build other buildings. You do need to badger me about that because I keep forgetting. Yeah, fuck this tree. Oh my god, I have 5 viewers. You guys are amazing. I'm a big time VTuber now. Where did that wood come from? Huh. And I'm trapped in rocks. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know you could pick her up. Yeah, that's Zoe. She has the loudest mouth that you've ever seen on a dog. And frankly, she's probably either hungry after eating 6 minutes ago, or she just saw something move. She just, you know, a leaf. The, I feel like the smaller the dog, the louder they get, for sure. Zoe, chill. Oh my god. Now I'm embarrassed. Yeah, let's... Alright. Oh, yay. The only time I've seen a fox with, my dogs was back a long time ago before we moved, and, like, it was in our backyard, but, like, on the other side of the fence, and, I didn't know that's what it was, so I just, creepy noise, alright, all I heard was, like, it sounded like a woman or a kid like screaming, and I picked the dog up, and I'm like, we're going the fuck inside, and then I just like stared from the back porch until I saw it. You motherfucker! He ate my potato. You kidding me? Yeah, there's a Hosier song about a fox screaming in the woods, and it's frankly like one of the scariest noises I've ever heard in my life. I was not ready for it. And I wonder why that is. Like, do they like benefit from sounding like that? Pick, thank you. I wish I could have an umbrella. Have I ever had a bird cuss me out? I can't say that I have, but I hope there's a story attached to this. Well, yeah, scaring away things, but like, I didn't know if there was like a particular reason why like the sound of a human screaming does the job so effectively. It's story time, everyone. Shadow's gonna regale us with the time that he fought a bird with his hands on a moving train. Alright, you want voice chat? It's 8:30, it's fine. Let's see, hold on. Alright, I'm in the voice chat on the server. Let's do this. You're muted, my man. Look at this guy being on mute. Oh, hold up. I gotta, like... Alright. We should hear you now. You guys can hear him? Yeah? Maybe? No. Oh, shit. Not this again. Okay. There was a way to do this. I did it before. Hang on. Save your story. I did it when I was with Bandy and Serenity. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I am in the wrong server. Okay, try again.
Well, hello there.
We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi featured. You guys hear him? There we go. Okay. Go for it. Tell us the story of your bird encounter.
All right, so I was down in Georgia, because I was stationed down there when I was in the military, and this one dude said, "Hey, do you want to go to a zoo?" I was like, "The Atlanta Zoo," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, okay, let's go," because I'd never been out there, because I know the aquarium is pretty nice. So, so we go there, and the person was like, you go to different exhibits and whatnot, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we got these talking birds." I was like, "To actually physically hear a talking bird." And you got some of the birds, they'd be like, Polly want a cracker, or the typical stuff.
Yeah. What
But then there
what
was
you
this one
normally
particular
say to a
bird,
bird?
yeah, just a normal minded bird with two brain cells bouncing back and forth. You know how that goes. But then I go to this one bird, I was just being jokey as ever. I'm like, "Oh, does Polly want a cracker?" And it came back going like, "I don't want no damn cracker." I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute." I'm like, "Whoa." I'm like,
Listen,
"Wait a
he
minute
knows what he
now."
wants. Okay.
I was like, "Wait a minute now. Like, who trained him that?" And then next, the bird was just cussing me out. But I'm not gonna say the profound language in your stream. But I was like, I literally looked at my friend. I'm like, "Did you set me up? Because this bird is literally cussing me out. Like I'm in a bar arguing with somebody."
That's amazing, and I need to know who spent the time because it takes a lot of time to like get a bird to say something like that.
Well, cause like some on the YouTube videos where like people have the birds and they'll like sit there and have a full blown conversation. Like one of the videos is like the bird says, "What are you doing?" And the owner was like, "I'm in the kitchen doing this," and the bird's like, "You're in the kitchen?" And they were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I want to be in the kitchen." Like they're having a full blown conversation. I'm like, they say birds ain't part of the government. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Circling this back around to true crime because we were talking about that in the server. Did you know that there was a murder case that was solved by a bird because the bird reenacted the entire murder that happened, including using different voices for the man and the woman?
I've heard something like that before.
Yeah.
That's I didn't know if it was 100% true or not, but I did hear something about it where they were trying to figure out like who killed who or something like that, and then the bird just verbatim, word for word it,
It
like a
was
what happened.
amazing. Not that there was a murder, but that a
Yeah,
bird could do that. And
that's
specifically wait until it was in somebody else's care before it did it.
put the bird under interrogation. Like who did it? Looking, push the bird up against the wall, handcuff it, strap the beak down so it doesn't just yell out anything. Like, is there a law with the birds?
Do you have to
Like
read
does the
Miranda
law?
rights for birds?
Yeah, like it's like like if the bird was smart enough, could it be like I plead the fifth? Like what would happen if a bird said that? Like in all
What
honesty, what would
happens if the
happen?
bird asks for a lawyer? Like, who's going to represent him?
Is like, we got this bird that heard everything. The bird just plead the fifth, plead the fifth. Like everybody in the court, like you know what? I got nothing to say.
Look, he's got rights.
I mean, he ain't wrong. Now he verbatimly say he plead the fifth.
Like, he knows what he's talking about. He just doesn't want to be here.
Bird just want to be back in his cage doing tricks for a little some seeds and a berry.
I'm torn because like I think birds are cute as hell, but also I do not have the time or the energy to like keep up with them. Like that they take a lot of care.
Yeah, one of my family members, one of my younger cousins, she used to have a bird. Of course, my aunt and uncle didn't like the bird, but I'm like, how do you really take care of a bird? Like I don't know if it's like almost like a cat where you don't really have to care. Like they'll do their own thing, but at the same time, it's like you have to be there to take care of it.
It's a
I'm not
lot of
sure
cleaning of the
anybody.
cage because that's like a daily thing I know, and like they need like constant. They need companionship. Like they need you to talk to
Yeah,
them and stuff, so that they don't get like super bored and sad. And
That is true.
it's also like a fucking lifelong commitment. Like my grandmother has a bird that's older than me, so
Oh
uh,
wow.
yeah, depending on which one you get, you're in it for the long haul.
They said the same thing with rabbits and other rodents too. They can live up to like a good 20 so years.
I I had guinea pigs for a while, and
Oh, you too?
they don't live as long, I don't think. But also they are so much upkeep too. I was deceived when that first one came into my life. I'm like, oh yeah, this will be easy. They're pets for kids. Wrong, so wrong.
Oh yeah. My mom ended up having to take care of mine for like the longest, and then my sister had one, and then eventually my sister let me have the other one, so I had both guinea pigs. Of course, both of them were males, so I had to keep them separate. But I had them. I think one of them lived longer than the average expected lifespan that for guinea pigs should live, which actually surprised me. And then the other one, I think he just prematurely passed. I think he just fell ill. But the other one, yeah, because I think they said like on average it's like 5 years.
Yeah,
I think I think the oldest, like the other one, when the oldest one passed, I think he was about like 8 or 9. So he was for the long haul.
I adopted like all three of mine, so I don't actually know how long they were around. I know my first one was, oh, it was before we moved, and so like at least like 5 or 6 years, I think, and then like the other two didn't last as long. But also, I think they got each other sick because it was like one right after the other. It was very sad.
Uh, did you keep in like one of those gigantic cages like you'll sometimes see videos about, or you kind of kept them separate?
I
You
try
know,
to do like one big cage, but also I only had so much space, so I always wanted to give them more, but I just couldn't do it. I had like this whole setup on my bedroom dresser where like I had like foam board and stuff sticking out from underneath to like support it and, and keep it like steady for them. Um, yeah, I hope that they had a good life. I did my best.
I mean, you can't blame yourself, especially if you're a young kid. You know, you're like with the old cartoon. I don't forgot what animal it was. Like the old cartoon, he had him, and he was like, "I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna kiss you, I'm gonna pet you," and
Oh
like he kept on.
God, that was a Looney Tunes one. I know that.
Yeah. He said, I want to pet George. I want to keep him, George."
Oh! It was Mice and Men. That's what they were like making fun of. That's
Yeah.
what it was. That book. Yeah, I'm a literary. I know things.
I'm a visual. I gotta seize it. What
Oh
time
my
do you
god, I
go
hate it
on?
when like this game has like bad weather because it just feels like the day goes on for so long and it's so like gloomy. It's like in real life. I just don't want to do anything.
It's when you put in that mod and make it sunny 24/7.
I'm trying to do no mods.
I don't
Ice and Cream
blame you.
says, "Yay, more depressing books." Yeah, that book was just a fucking heart wrencher. I was not okay with that.
Trying to remember if I even read that book back in school.
Basically, there's a guy and he's taking care of his friend who's a little slow, and they go work on a farm, and in the end, the guy that's slow accidentally kills a girl that lives there, and he's like, "Oh, shit, I gotta put my friend down now, because otherwise everyone's gonna lynch him or something."
You know what? I didn't read the book, but I remember watching the movie.
Yeah, Gary Sinise.
Yeah, that's why it sounds familiar. But you know how they say like the books and movies are usually off. That's why I was like, I don't remember reading it. But from you describing it, it sound like the movie
The movie
that
did
I
alright,
ended
I
up
think.
watching. Yeah.
I remember watching it in school after we read the book.
Trying to think of another book that we read that we watched the movie. That was another oh my god. What was the book about the kids get stranded on the island?
Uh, Come on, I know this
Oh,
one.
I do too. It's right there. I know someone in
Lord of
chat
the
knows.
Flies.
Lord of Flies. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I think
Lord
we
of the
all got it at the
Flies.
same time. Thank you, everyone. That's one I never actually read.
I just like just like Masa man. Like the book gets dark the further you read into it.
I know more or less like the idea of it. Like they all go like just totally like feral on each other and make their own little society and all that.
In short, yeah.
And yeah,
Animal Farm, yeah.
I know one my mom always wanted me to read, but like she described it once when I was a kid and I'm like I'm never reading that book. That was Watership Down. And it was like a colony of rabbits, but they had like a little rabbit war and like they killed each other in like detail. And I'm like, Mom, never. Why would I want to read that?
Sounds like a video game.
She she
Like a mobile game.
she was insistent. She's like, it's so good. I'm like, Mom, no, no, please.
There's so many books that I remember reading back in the day that I hated reading growing up. I wasn't the one that could sit there and read a book. I had to have someone read it and detail it for me. I couldn't sit there and read it.
Well, like I feel like when you're a kid and someone's telling you, "Oh, you have to read this book. You have to read 5 books this summer or something like that." You don't want to do it because someone's telling you to do it.
Well, I think what got me was, and I don't know if it's because like some places, well, some states do it. I don't know about all states, but we had what was called accelerated reader
Oh
tests.
God, AR books.
Yeah, so and they made it almost like mandatory that we get points
Mm-hmm.
with throughout the week, and of course I would cheat it, and of course you probably remember some of the books. I used to read the old Boxcar Kids, what was it, the Magic Tree House or something like that,
Yeah.
the zoo books, and I used to try to beat the system, but I guess they found out they're like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's lower the points because everybody's reading these books. So eventually, you had to go like to even get any points. They're like, oh yeah, you got to read the Harry Potter books and the Aragon books, and
Did you
I'm
have to
like,
do like the tests on the books afterwards?
yes,
Yeah.
and it was, and of course it was on a computer, but like my brain did not work like that. And I hated tests, even though, like, yes, I could literally read the book, and then the next day you tell me to go test on it. I'll probably only get like 5 out of the 10 questions correct, just because I don't remember what happened in chapter one, and there's 12 chapters in the book.
Yeah. Like I've always kind of been a shitty test taker, I feel like, and that's also biting me in the ass in my adulthood as I try and do like tech tests to get into jobs. But like yeah, I would read books and I would be able to talk about them day in and day out. But the moment I sat down in front of the computer, like my score was shit because of it.
I think what ruined me was like they kept on pestering like the whole, and even with some of the movies with a lot of my advanced English classes, they kept on doing that. What did the author mean by this, or
Yeah,
what was
fuck
the
that.
meaning that the art, like, I literally joked about it and a lot of people fell with it, where I was like, I forgot what movie it was, but it had a red door, right? And it was the only red door in the house, and of course at the end of the movie we knew what it meant. But like partially through, they will ask us like, what did the red door symbolize in the house and everything like that. And I will sit back that the author just wanted a red door in the house. Like, like why are you asking me what did it symbolize? Symbolizes a red door.
Yeah, like
But
they always went too far with that. Like for sure. Did I already clear this area? I feel like I did.
what kind of books did y'all get assigned reading? I was just looking at the chat. Like, was it like short readings? Like, oh, they'd be like, oh yeah, read 2, 3 chapters tonight, and that's it, or like was it like specific books y'all had to read?
You guys had like assigned books and they just told us to like read books. Like, we had to get a certain amount of points.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. But it took a while, and then next you know they kept on telling me like, "Oh yeah, you can't go to recess because you don't have 10 points for the week."
Oh, forget that.
And I'm like, "So I can't go to recess?" And they're like, "No, you're gonna stay in for recess and read a book and go take a test." And I will fail the test, and they're like, "Oh well, you're gonna have to read another book and go take a test." And I'm like, "Did the first 5 times me failing not showing you answers?" And then eventually it took my parents to come in and be like, "We've heard that you're not letting my son go out to recess just because he doesn't like reading books and he's not going to your expectations and all this other stuff." And then eventually they stopped doing that.
Yeah, you need recess, like, especially as a kid.
Oh, I hate that. That talking about one book for 2 months. I
Yeah,
hated
I
that.
just saw that. That's the rough one, because it's like, no, I'm done with this. Can we just, like, hurry it up, please?
Yeah, especially if you had the free time to do it. That's the only thing I hated. Yeah, we're just gonna read 2 chapters tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna read 1 chapter. You got another chapter for homework? No, just
Please, end it. All right, I've reached my limit. I don't know why, but I know why, because it's my stupid chair. But my hour is up, and now my back is killing me. So I will call it here, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the Stardew and the book talk, and also the bird talk. Um, I will be back on Tuesday, and I think that's it, right? I don't think I have any more announcements. Oh, I do.
uh,
The week of the 3rd, I will be disappearing because I'm going to Florida and I will be in Star Wars land, and no one can pry me away from that.
lucky.
It's been a long time coming. All right, but I'm gonna hop out of here, and I will see you dudes later.
Later.
Bye bye.